Welcome to the instructional video for the 4 Olympic events for the LEGO Robotic Olympics. In the previous 3 videos, you've seen how to build your robot, put the motors on, and then attach gears. In the third video of attaching gears, you will see these little electrical attachments that go onto the motors of your robot. These wires that come down are those electrical attachments. We have a blue side with the blue controls and the green side with the green controls. 2 start areas, one for green, one for blue, and a central area. The setup you see in front of you in this arena has boards on it. These boards will be taken off for other events, but the boards that are on are designated for 2 events, hockey and soccer. For hockey, the puck starts in the middle. The 2 robots start here with their back wheels on the start bar, and you have 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, it is a full contact event. You're allowed to smash, bash, flip, toss the robot off the track if you want, and in that time you can have as much fun as you want, except that you only have the 2 minutes to score goals, and that is a running time, so you can score as many goals as you want during that 2 minutes. However, if you spend most of your time smashing, bashing, crashing, and flipping, and you don't score any goals, and then it turns into a 0-0 tie, you go to an overtime. And that's for any tie, of course, 1-1, 0-0, 2-2, whatever. The overtime is a 1-minute sudden death overtime where you have to score in order to win. If you do not score and it stays as a tie after the 1 minute, neither team moves on to the gold medal or the bronze medal rounds. That's right, gold medal or bronze medal, because the silver medal round happens when 2 teams move on to that level for the gold medal. So, again, if you do not score or you end up in a tie, you do not move on. So don't waste your time only smashing, bashing, and crashing. Try to score as many goals as you can, and when you have a nice lead, then go ahead and do whatever you want to the other robot. Beat them up if you'd like. It doesn't matter, as long as you have the lead. Now, soccer is a little bit different. Same setup, of course. The ball is in the middle. The 2 robots start at your start locations. And now, when I say go, you have a 2-minute time, and it's a running time again to score as many goals as you possibly can, except in this particular case, you're not allowed to have full contact, which means that if the ball is over in the corner and the robot's over here and you smash into that robot, it is a penalty, and therefore the penalty would end up being in a penalty shot, where the robot stays at the start, the ball goes to the center, and you would drive to the ball. You can only hit the ball once, and once the ball is hit, it has to roll into the other goal, and if it rolls in, you get the goal, and if it doesn't, you don't. After the 2 minutes, if it is tied, we go to a 2-minute sudden death overtime, also known as golden goal, and during that time, if you score a goal, it's over, and you move on to the next round. Now, as you can see, this is a different view of the arena, except that this view doesn't have the boards on it. This setup is for the other 2 events, track and field and hockey. For track, you'll see it says 1, 2, and even though it's cut off, it says 3, and then 4, and then you can see it on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are blocks that go onto those spots that are also numbered and labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. And track and field, there is no time limit. Your job is to hit these blocks off in sequential order without driving off the track. So in other words, you'll start at that start position as well as green, and when I say go, your first objective is to hit the number 1 block off of the boards, then turn around, hit number 2 off of the boards, and you're hitting them clearly off the board. You're not just moving the block out of this little square, you're hitting it off the boards. Then you will turn around and hit 3, and then of course then 4. If you can hit all 4 off before the other team, you win. There are some stipulations to this. Of course, if you hit 1 off and then on the way to 2 you hit 2 off and then drive off, and the other team only hits 1, they have 5 seconds per block that they are behind you to catch you without falling off in order to win the round. So let's say green hits 1 off. Then they hit 2 off. Then on 3, they drive off after hitting 3. The team that's behind them will be able to hit 1. And if, let's say, they haven't hit 2 or 3 yet, they would have 5 seconds per block without falling off to be able to win that round. So if they hit 1, they didn't hit 2 and 3, and on 3 you fell off, they have 5 seconds for 2, 5 more seconds for 3, and that means they'll have 10 full seconds to hit 2's block off and 3's block off without falling off the track, and they win the round. Now if they of course hit 2 and then 3 and they drive off the track, well, green would win because they did it first. So it kind of works out for them. During sumo wrestling, which is a little bit different, the numbers don't matter. In this case, in sumo wrestling, it's every kid's dream to smash, bash, flip, knock them off, push them off. It's a no-holds-barred battle of the strongest robot. 2 robots start in the start position, and kind of like a gladiator system, they will drive into each other, and their job is to push the other robot off of the board. Very simple. If you get the other robot's driven wheels, this is going back to our first video, if you get another person's driven wheels off of the track, it's considered off, and therefore the team who got that robot's wheels off the track wins. They win the point. It's very easy. So it's kind of fun, and you get to smash, bash, and crash every robot that you go against. And that is the instructional video for all 4 events.